I had no idea that I was available on that screen. Anyway, let's start this properly. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I was too busy trying to set up. And I was like, oh. Look what we have over here. Look what we have over here. Your boy's live already. Alright, okay, so what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are here, we are back with another freaking live stream. Now, just to let you know, there will be no live stream tomorrow. To be fair, there won't be any live streams on a Sunday for a while. But yeah, but we'll be doing live streams on a Saturday most of the time, but every now and then. There'll be some Saturdays that I won't be doing live due to my own availability. And obviously today's one of those days that I'm available for a live stream on a Sunday. So that's why I'm on a Saturday, which is obviously why I'm here. Sundays are not here for a good while, ladies and gentlemen. Keep note on that. Right, okay, without no further ado though, let's stop wasting time. And let's get into this one. It's going to be a good one, if you dig what I'm saying. Right, so this is the plan for today. In case you don't know, which obviously you don't know because I'm telling you now for the very first time. So the plan is what we're going to do. We're going to do a recap on last week's live. Okay. But we're not going to watch the whole thing. We're just going to go through certain parts of last week's live that were obviously interesting. And then obviously we can have a discussion about everyone's thoughts. And then that'll be us done. Do you know what I mean? But hey, let's give a shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, every single person that is a member of Patreon, every single person that is a subscriber. And also let's give a shout out to the people that are in the building right about now whilst we are live. We got Nisei, Christina, Barbie, Lady, Sheila, Topaz, Melissa, Debria. Different way of saying your name. I like it. Susan, Lori, Yo-Yo, Tonya, Dorothy, Kyle, Blue Eyes, Mark, Jacqueline, and hey, make sure you hit the like button, and let's get into this situation, shall I say? Right, okay, boom, bam. If I head over to my screen, which is right here, as we can see, we're not starting off with Emily. To be fair, that is just where I got my thumbnail. If you dig what I'm saying, but let's start off with Shahida, and let's start off with the prank that went down last week's episode with Shahida's sister when it came to the wedding dress, and obviously the reaction that she gave, and of course for me to get your guys' opinions and reactions to that scene. But hey, let's play the damn thing.
2 more days. Hope you love it. Bilal's mom gave me some advice about Bilal and also the prenup. So now I could focus on the wedding and I could finally get to see the wedding dress that Bilal's sister made for me. I am so excited. Should I close my eyes just a little bit as you come? I'm just a very fussy person when it comes to dresses. I wanted something more tailor-made, fit for my body, and she is a fashion designer. Oh my goodness. Keep looking down, keep walking. Okay, when I count to 3. My heart is beating so fast. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. What do you think? This is not the style that I sent you. Like, know what they want, so I just kind of did something that I thought would look better on you. And, you know, I know you wanted to kind of fit it, but I thought it should be a little bigger, so, you know, I put some room in there. An old lady dress, an old fashion dress, a hideous dress.
See, this is the question that I have. What made Bilal think that this was appropriate? I mean, listen, they've already put this woman through hell. Okay, you know what I mean? Well, I say hell, not hell, but you know, they've already put her through a difficult time already. And they continue pranking her. Like, with everything that's happening right now, they thought that doing a prank was gonna lighten the mood. Bear in mind that all we've had, do you know what it is? When it comes to Shahida and Bilal, their whole storyline has been prenup and prank. Prenup, prank. That's what they've had to give. How boring is that? But the worst thing is that the prenup, I mean the prank came at the worst time possible. And to make it worse, it wasn't even a good prank. And let me see what obviously y'all saying up in it, y'all. Let's see what everyone is saying here. How are you? Oh, I hope you feel well. Okay, you're in bed sick today. Okay, I hope you feel better. Okay. You're not showing the guns today. Oh, here we go. Listen. We're not here for the guns. We're here for the show. Did you see a short video of Shahida calling us haters because we said she was desperate for marriage? No, I actually didn't see that, to be fair. I didn't see that at all. Who thought it was a prank like I did? I didn't think it was a prank. I thought that she was being deadly serious, to be honest with you. I mean, these guys prank so much that they've got like a dead on like poker face. They are flicked up these things too, not pranks. Mean-spirited. Yes, mean-spirited. That's what I think. I don't think that they're pranks to begin with. I think that when they do them with the intentions of just being complete dicks. You know, and I think they do it because they want to get a reaction to see what the reaction is going to be. Is she going to appreciate it or is she not going to appreciate it? Because remember, when Bilal done the prank in the first season, so in the first episode of meeting Shahida, obviously in America, you know, he said prior to the prank that this is me testing if she is here for the money or not. So I'm doing a prank to test whether she's here for the money or not. So what's to make us think that this prank had didn't have a darker meaning or deeper meaning behind it? They can't be telling me the pranks. The families, they're just foolishness. Let's have a look here. The family of pranksters stay together. I want to see her prank them big time next. How do you know what? That's Denise. That's a very good point, because the fact is though, anytime she has tried to give Bilal the same energy he gives her, he doesn't like it. So I'm very interested to see how the family would take it if she was to prank them. Watch the energy be completely different. It's strange that they would keep pranking her even though they knew she's super sensitive about these kind of things. That is a very good point. Very good point there, Jacqueline. Pranking again? No, this is insane. It's so passive aggressive. I swear they must be Aries or Aquarius. Shoot, coming for the star signs. I can't believe his sister helps him. I mean, like I said in the reaction that I made, when it comes to the sister, the mother, and Bilal, they're all the same people. That is it in a nutshell. They are all legit the same people. The sisters wanted to call Gold Digger song at the wedding. That would be a good prank. It depends on who you're talking to. I don't think I would have found it funny myself in particular, to be honest with you. But let's just play out and see. Let's play out this scene here, and we can guess it, and then so we can see obviously what her reaction was.
Like, I'm trying to compose myself because I know how I get when I'm angry. So I'm like, okay, yeah. How can I get married in this old lady dress? Someone clearly was not taking instructions. Do you remember I wanted something like lace and not tight but not big? Mm-hmm. Do you remember I said something? Yeah. So.
But that's what I was saying. I thought maybe, you got some lace, and I was thinking, you don't want to have it too fitted, so you still got some shape in there. It's a little bit big, but I can alter it. That's the other thing. It was really hard to be able to put this together, and we're in two different states.
Yeah, but you saying you don't want it too big. You should allow me to decide that.
I mean,
just analyze when Bilal's sister says it was hard to put this together because we're in two different states. You see the way Bilal's sister tried to put the blame onto Shahida there. Well, what was I supposed to do? That's how I know the prank wasn't 100% just a prank. It was more than that. Because why would it come out with such a smart ass comment of, oh yeah, but you're elsewhere, so what was about? I mean, for me personally, I see it as a slight little dig. But that could just be me. How you doing, Kashina? Welcome to the stream. Every time one of them did it to me, it chinks my love away. Sorry, that's how I roll. Fair enough, Busted Flush. Fair enough. They must be abusive narcissists in dire need of therapy and trauma recovering coaching. Absolutely, I definitely agree. They probably do. I don't disagree in any kind of way because they give those vibes. She did smack him, Barbie, and he stopped the car and had a fit. That is very true. That is very true. When she was poking him, I mean, obviously, poking him while he was driving was definitely not the best time to do it. Of course, that could cause a collision. But of course, he had a whole flipping meltdown about it. And that was like a minimal thing that she's done to him. Wow, how you make a wedding dress, how you feel, not the bride. And of course, they didn't need to use the damn system. I don't think... Listen, all I know is that she was heavily stressed about the prenup. And all of a sudden, you want to prank her with a horrible dress. That's just ridiculous.
I actually see you wear your clothes kind of big, right?
Yeah, but I still want to look modestly sexy on my wedding day.
Oh, just give me a second. Hold on.
Not to be grandma. This is atrocious.
I'm gonna bring a veil out, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. Gosh. I know you're not in the mood, but close your eyes one more time. Okay, open it up. Oh my God. So, I just decided to play a little joke on you with that one.
Sorry why you did this. Like, stop. What is it with you and Bilal prank? Is that family trick?
It's a family trait.
It's crazy though, because when she brought out the dress and said it's a joke, nobody laughed. It wasn't funny. It's a family trait. Family trait, my ass. You're all just messed up people. This whole prankster thing. To be honest, the fact that this family likes to prank definitely says that it's some kind of mechanism, you know. Oh, let's play jokes on each other. Let's not take anything seriously. Oops, hold on a minute, but you just hurt me. Oops, I'm hurt now. Like, make it make sense. You know what I mean? Like, there's no, you know, you've got to make it make sense. And right now, none of this is making sense to the slightest. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. But hey, we continue. Right. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. So with the next one right here, let's have a look here. Okay. Let's move on to Patrick and Thais. Obviously, when they meet the cartel, shall I say? It's just a way to be Sorry, I'm not on Patreon, so I can't spell like that. So that's why I didn't read the full sentence. You put the Hawaii header.
Here's mine. The thing I've always noticed with Pat is he's so full of love, and he just wants to be loved. And so we're very excited for all of you. Just don't break his heart.
Yeah, don't break his heart. Don't break hers.
Yes, don't break her heart. And he just wants to be loved. And so we're very excited for all of you. Here's mine. The thing I've always noticed with Pat is he's so full of love, and he just wants to be loved. And so we're very excited for all of you. Just don't break his heart.
Yeah, don't break his heart.
Tell me. Okay, hold on a minute. This is me 100% judge. Let's see. I got it perfect. Tell me you're dodgy without telling me you're dodgy. Tell me that you're doing something illegal without telling me that you're doing something illegal. This is how you tell me. My man looks like as if he just come off Queen of the South. If you ask me. You know what I mean? Okay, looking like freaking King James. If you've seen it, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. You know what I'm saying? And then you've also got obviously his woman here with the boob job and that, obviously, which is nothing wrong with it. But hey, man, the way she's sitting in his lap, it's like this whole scene was set up for these couples to look like a power couple, to make this couple look like as if they're a couple that own a couple of lands here and there, or as if this couple is doing, you know what I mean? Like it just gives me Queen of the South, King James kind of vibe straight off the bat. And don't get me wrong, I love me some King James, man. Great character, you know what I mean? But if you know, you know. Badass Joanna knows, you know what I mean? Come on now. But yeah, just this whole thing itself in particular already says suspect. Listen, man, listen. Barbie Jimenez, isn't Patrick in trouble for scamming people? That's what this reference is about, the scamming. That these people are probably in it with them.
And he just wants to be loved. And so we're very excited for all of you. Just don't break his heart.
Yeah, don't break his heart. Don't break hers.
Yes, don't break her heart.
Okay. Yeah, don't break my heart.
Pat, when he went through his divorce, it completely got punched in. So with Thais, it's beautiful to watch him finally be happy.
Trouble. It's more comfortable. It's so pretty.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Hi. Patrick told me about you guys all the time.
Same. I'm so excited for your wedding.
Oh. É difícil estar numa festa onde todo mundo tá se divertindo e eu não tô porque tá me trazendo mais ansiedade e saber que se eu vou casar ou não, não sei se vai acontecer. Eu só quero falar com alguém, desabafar com alguém, porque eu não pude fazer isso com a família do Patrick. E eu não sei mais o que fazer.
I'm not eating anything. That was just a protein shake. By the way, this is not my actual thing span.
I'm happy and at the same time like a little sad because my family's not here. My wedding probably hard. Yeah, hard, very hard. We have a lot of problems. Patrick just does things without asking.
Do you know what's funny, right? Last episode, Patrick introduced Thais to his family. he introduced her to his sisters and his mother. And the reason behind, the purpose from what I understand, of introducing her to his family was so she didn't feel alone in America. And that it would reassure her that if she stays in America and marries him, she would have people to talk to. But the interesting part is that each time she has met anyone that Patrick is introduced her to, every single person has been there to judge her. Obviously, we got John from the very beginning, obviously judging it off the bat and saying it like there's no tomorrow. Then obviously he met, and then obviously she then went and met Matthew in Vegas, his other brother. And Patrick purely said that he bought that so he can get Matthew's opinion on her. So getting another judgmental scenario. He then obviously introduced her to his mother and sister, talking about, hey, you know, I'm gonna introduce you to my mother and sister because I want you to make friends with my sister, so if you're not alone. But then the whole scene at the dinner table, the sister's grilling Thias about, I don't believe you want to be here in America. I believe that you want to be back in Brazil, whether that would be with Patrick or not. And you know what I mean? So it's like, and then we fast forward to this episode here, where he's taking her to this yacht party that she didn't even want to go to because he just dragged her there. And first thing you know, she's having a conversation about how she doesn't know if she wants to be with him, and therefore she's now being consulted. And then also just before this scene here, his friend was just telling Thias about how she shouldn't break his heart. There's a pattern with every single person that she has met in Pat's life. It is all to judge. Why the hell she decided to marry him and now allegedly even carrying his child is beyond me. Because at the end of the day, why would you want to be with someone that brings you around every single person that is there to judge you and to tell you that you better not break his heart? And then also on top of that, to tell you that if you get pregnant, you cannot go back to Brazil. You must stay here with my grandchild. Who in the bumper clot hell stays with someone that gives you that pressure? Only someone that is there for an agenda. The agenda is the question. Is the agenda a better life in America, which is a myth, or is the agenda? And this is the issue. If it was me and I'm with someone and everybody that I meet that they know is judging me, I'm out. I'll be saying to them, yo, if one more person judges me, I'm telling you now, you might as well say goodbye to me now. Because I ain't here to play. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? You think I'm a dick? You think I'm a dick? Dick? Nah, I ain't no dick. But yeah. Let me see what you're saying here. When the mother said the baby will be born here in America, she reminded me of John so much. That is very true. That is American culture. She's trying to talk. She's just talking to people about her life. LOL, this lady is a stranger. I love my ass off. Don't talk to her. And she popped drunk. Why have such a conversation right now with her? Exactly. Meant to be relaxing on a yacht. What happened to Thias's ugly girl homegirls? Oh yeah, I didn't mean the friend, yeah, the girls that came over to the house that Patrick called ugly, and all of a sudden she became friends with them after. Exactly. Patrick's mother ain't around anymore to make good on that promise, unless she's going to be Fury from the grave. Wait, so she passed away already then? I didn't know she already passed away. These are the things you have to consider, and clearly these things have not been considered. Exactly, Kashina. I feel like Thias is too young and naive and is pressured daily by Patrick to marry him. In the end, I think she felt the green card is the means to the end. Well, I mean, end of the day, for a girl that said that she will always listen to her dad over anyone else, I wonder why she decided to go against her dad's word. She should listen to her dad.
Give me what I think, and my dad just told me to don't get married with Patrick and go back to Brazil. Yeah, stop. Yeah, my dad's dream is like I get married with someone in my country and close to him, but like life happens sometimes. Like, yeah, you know, just say no. Like, I'm gonna know I love Pat and I'm gonna marry him. I wanna
marry Patrick, but my dad's opinion is more important to me. So I respect him. In Brazil, we have a lot of respect for parents, and I don't want to hurt him. And it's hard. Yeah, it's hard.
Well, we all know that you end up not listening to your daddy anyway. You fuck. I was fully about to swear there, and then I remembered. Oops, this is YouTube, not Patreon. I don't know if you guys, obviously, for anyone that's a member of Patreon, you would have seen my reaction earlier today, for Life After Lockup, and boy, man, I had to let it loose today on Life After Lockup, man. I just couldn't hold it in. I was just effing and blind everywhere, but I was like, nah, man, this is some bullshit. Anyway, let's move on to what's her name again? Eve.
That Mohammed and I have spent.
So Eve obviously blatantly ignores all of the red flags and the warnings, you know, and that's why the title said ignores Tharan, but her continuing to marry Mohammed is her ignoring her son. Just that simple, you know. Barbie Jimenez, you love A Life After Lockup. Well, why? I should be seeing you on Patreon right now. Where you at? Come on, man. Jump over to Patreon, okay? So you can see the reaction to A Life After Lockup. But trust you, man. Gone off. I mean, me myself in particular, not because I'm trying to be promotional. This is generally a fact. Me myself in particular, I generally prefer the shows that I'm reacting to on Patreon. I feel like they're way much more entertaining, they have much more sense. 9 Day Fiancé UK, which is obviously uploaded there tomorrow. That one right now is so much better than this. Married at First Sight, better than this, you know. Life of the Lockup is just berserk, you know what I'm saying? And you got Team Mum UK as well, which I love because Team Mum UK, you know, it's got a very good balance that Unexpected didn't have. Unexpected was just chaotic, you know. Team Mum UK has a good balance towards it, you know. So yeah, but hey, all I know is this, me, myself, and the people that are obviously on Patreon right now, we are definitely enjoying that, you know, and hopefully we'll see some of you over there. But like I said before, the link is actually in the description for Life of the Lockup. It's also in the chat as well. It is being promoted somewhere by the moderator somewhere. But yeah, highly recommend it. That's where the real shit goes down. But let's get into it. What's going on, Tammy? You made it. How did I miss it live? I want a manager. Well, you made it. That's fine. That's the main thing. But let's get into Eve anyway. I think I need to join page to see what you think. Listen, Kashina, you know I'm not gonna let you down, girl. Come on, Kashina. You've been a member for how long now? I believe you, Topaz, and Vicky have now been the longest members of the channel. You know, without actually opting out and actually staying members. Come on, you know I ain't gonna disappoint you. Though. Come on now. I'm expecting to see that now. Don't mess about with me. Let's get into it.
Some time reconnecting, and I hope that she feels a little more comfortable about my relationship.
Hi, you can take a seat right here. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good. So we have all of these different color swatches here.
Maybe, let's see. I don't know. I'm getting married. I don't want something too bright, but pretty.
Are you nervous?
I feel much better than I felt like 2 days ago. Thank you.
This is a beautiful ring, by the way.
That's my first engagement ring that he gave me on my very first trip to Egypt, and then he gave me the bigger one last night.
Really?
Last night.
That's nice.
Ta-da! He literally like re-proposed to me again.
Wow.
Oh, this is big. Okay, good. How are you feeling now?
Much better. I mean, I so did not expect it at all.
So he's thinking ahead. This is good. I've really been wanting to ask you if you've gotten cold feet.
Yes, I literally had frigid feet, but I do not have any doubts today.
I hear you say you have no doubts, but you also say today.
Well, because I was really scared. Things just kind of got a little stressful.
I've been really nervous for Eve to take this man as her husband. You know, they've been having a lot of problems, lots of red flags in my eyes. I don't think that Eve should marry him. And I want her to know that I'm here if she changes her mind. I know last night he proposed again and it was a beautiful thing, but that's just like when you get in a fight and someone brings you roses or a beautiful diamond ring.
It's just, we're back at the place that we've like pretty much been, like him being lovey and romantic and all that. And
okay. I just want you to hear all that you're saying right now.
I am hearing it, and also I'm trying to take him into consideration because I have no idea. Like, I have no idea how it feels. Like, to feel like we waited this long. It was hard. It was so hard. Like, not being together, not knowing at times during the pandemic, like, when we were going to see each other.
I know, but I also want you to really think about how it is so fairy tale-like. It's fairy tale. He's in Egypt, and he's finally coming here, and now he's here, and there's been so many flags that have popped up. You know, him being upset and calling.
Your friend is telling you about the red flags, and you're doing nothing but to ignore them. You are neglecting your son's needs. Okay, your friend is giving you all the pointers of why it's not a good idea to go through with this wedding, but yet you go through this wedding, and this is why you are ignoring your son. Okay, because at the end of the day, Eve, what you're not doing in this situation is thinking about the long-term effects it could make on your own child. You're too busy thinking about the fact that you're desperate to get married just because you want to have a little bit of nookie every other night with a waste man. Like, tell me something, Eve. How does it feel to be sleeping with someone that is probably thinking about another woman while he's sleeping with you? That's what I want to know. How does it feel to be with someone that's not even thinking about you in the bedroom? Yeah, thinking about somebody else. Come on now, huh? That's what I want to know.
You a sponsor, and then there's just these little roadblocks that are actually huge roadblocks. I just don't want you to feel. I want you to feel like the woman of his dreams, and I want you to feel like his wife and not just his sponsor. I know. This is real life.
Is that your friend's even telling you? I want you to feel like his wife and not his sponsor. Another wedding. What does he say? What does he say, Eve? You moron. Moron.
This is a major thing, and if you have any doubts in your mind, Eve, you know that I was a runaway bride before, right? I actually told him I didn't want to marry him the day before the wedding. I realized then that I did not want to marry this man, and it was a big decision. It took a lot of strength to do.
Listen, Eve, what you should be doing is listen to your friend's eyebrows, man. Look at her eyebrows. Listen to her eyebrows. They're telling you. Look at them.
If I was in Eve's position with all of the red flags, I think I would have taken them as a sign to say this isn't going to work. And I just
see the eyebrows. They don't move. Those eyebrows are like that for a reason, you know. They're there to warn you, Eve. They're saying, look at me. If you get married, your eyebrows will be like mine, static. This is how you get static eyebrows from stressful relationships, yes. She just about saved me a little bit by leaving early. Yes. I mean, don't get me wrong, though. The eyebrows ain't bad. They just don't bloody move. You know what I mean? That's just the issue.
Open that up to Eve and let her know that I've been in this situation before, and I want her to know that that option is always available. Don't think about Mohammed. Don't think about anyone else other than Eve.
I've been dreaming, fantasizing about Mohammed and I getting married, but my friends are pretty intuitive. So I take my friends' concerns seriously because I want to feel comfortable about the decision I'm making for the rest of my life.
I just want you to also know that it's okay, that no matter what.
That's the problem. You're thinking about if the decision you're making is the best for you for the rest of your life. No. F that. You should be thinking about, is it the best decision for you to make for your son's life too? Your son matters as well. Point blank. Pee off.
You're able to choose what is in your highest and best.
Obviously, that's the scene right there. Obviously, with themselves in particular. Then obviously now let's move on to the scammers, Jibri and Miona. Let's have a look what you guys are saying though before we go. Of course, this live stream is built for you guys. I knew the dress was. Oh no, okay. Someone is watching behind. Nookie, not true. Word spoken, Madzi. Thank you. He's more like his mom. Absolutely speaking facts. I married my original sponsor. Mohammed's voice annoys me. There is no D that good to put up with BS. Absolutely. She's desperate to get married. Botox. Those eyebrows are down on crazy. The batteries do the job. No stress. Exactly, man. Get some batteries, man. You get yourself to what do you call it? To a sex shop. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself some weapons. I mean some equipment. You know what I mean? Get I don't know if you can get ones that like rechargeable or you have to keep big. I don't know how it works, to be honest. Obviously I'm a man. We don't really have those luxuries of different toys for the bedroom. You know what I mean? I'll be honest with you, if there was more toys out there for the mandem, I think there'd be more women out there that'll be single than there is already. Man, the man will be like, toy or stress? Toy or stress? I'm gonna go with toy. Yeah, toy, yeah. I don't want no stress. Let's make the choice, lads. Okay, are we going for the oh man. There are various toys for men. There are plenty of male toys. Oh, is it? I didn't know, man. Oh, I didn't know. I mean, obviously, like, I've never looked into it because I don't care to look into it personally, you know. I won't lie to you, man. For me personally, I'm looking at it this way. Toy or the real thing and a little bit of stress. But then again, I'm like, I don't do stress because I know how to handle my woman. So I don't get stress in my life, if you dig what I'm saying. So for me, forget the toy. Man like me goes for the routine and no stress. Women know if they give me stress, see you later. I get a new one. You want to stress me? Oh, no worries. There's more. Okay, see you later. Next. anyway, let's continue. Let's continue.
Like, they were really hesitant about you getting married right now. How is that setting up with you now?
I mean, yeah, it's affecting me. But then I'm also like, I'm gonna do what I think is right with me, and that's to let's get married.
Okay. Brian's one to go for things. He doesn't hesitate. Over the last weeks that he's been here, he's.
How you doing, Shan in Van? Have you ever heard of Fleshlight? Nope, never done this flesh not stuff. Wait, do you actually live in a in a van? Because I've actually been watching vlogs of people that actually like they'll get a normal van, then they rebuild the van, they make it into a nice home, and then they just live in it for like a year or a couple months, and then they travel around within whatever. And that looks so cool, you know. I'm thinking, damn, man, I wouldn't mind doing that one day in my life, you know what I mean? Just living in a van, like just chilling. So yeah, Shan in a van. Let me know. Is that the purpose behind your name, or that's just your name? As long as you're not, as long as you ain't a raw dogger, bro. Do I look like a raw dogger to you? Man ain't got no babies. If man was a raw dogger, then man would have babies. I have no babies. Because I'm safe. Come on now. Nope, I live in Vancouver. My bad. Sorry. Plenty of van livers here though. Oh, fair enough. Vancouver. I feel like you told me this already. I apologize for forgetting. Didn't want to lie to you, man. Damn it. I know somebody told me they live in Vancouver at one point. But also, thank you for the super chat. My apologies there, Shahida in the van. Considering obviously that you've given me a super chat, clearly you're looking to become a member of the channel and a member of Patreon. Okay, I'll see you on Patreon. Okay, Shahida in the van. How old am I? I am 30. I am 30. Yes, 30. I will be 31 soon though. Yes, 31 in in 2 months and 6 days. Yes. I'll let you do the maths there.
Had his moments of, should I really do this? But after talking with him tonight, I really feel like he is as ready as he's ever going to be. And he takes risks like no one else I know. Some of them come out well, some of them don't.
Do you think that there's a possibility that they would show up tomorrow? Or...
I love it how no matter how old I get, I'll always be classed as a baby. I'm always around people that call me babies. The thing is, the crazy thing is, you call me a baby, but you know, man like me preferably likes to deal with women older than me, right? women younger than me just can't handle me. What can I say? But women old, that's a lie too, man. Doesn't matter whether it's women older than me, younger than me. None of you can handle me. A beast. Yeah. And I don't mean down below. I mean in the mind. My mind is too hard to handle for anyone. You see what I'm saying? Okay. I'm not a Scorpio. You stupid. Do I look like a low life to you? How dare you call me a Scorpio, man? I'm a Libra, bro, man. I'm a Libra. It's 12 timing. 12. Watch all the Scorpios get hurt.
Surprises?
I wish there was. I don't know. I mean, they're both so dang busy, but I know they would want to be here. I mean, I would love it if they show up, but I wouldn't be holding my breath.
Okay. That means a lot. I love you.
I love you.
Dang, I don't think I want to say my age. I'm older. Selma. I'm seeing your picture there. Your picture's looking very appealing to me. Listen, like I told you before, you see a man like me, I prefer the women older than me. You know what I'm saying? So don't worry about how old you are, dearie. You know what I mean? Me and you, don't worry. We can still make it happen, okay? Don't be selling yourself short because of age. Age ain't not a number to me. As long as you're older than me. Age is only a number to me if you're younger than me. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Selma? Come here, girl. I know you want to come and sit on daddy's lap. All right, let's get into the stream now. But it's getting a bit too crazy out here. It's getting a bit too crazy. Let's go. Oh, whatever. Close enough. I'm nowhere near Scorpio, man. I am nowhere near. That's like October 22nd, I think, or 3rd. I'm nowhere near it, boy. But anyway, man, let's get into this one. Let's get into this.
And I appreciate that you are allowing me to marry you tomorrow.
Yes, that's big.
You experience
That's
both.
so dope. I believe that both my stepdad and my mom think that I'm being impulsive and being irrational, and they decided, we can't make it. That sucks. Hurts my feelings. I think mom should definitely drop everything and be at her son's wedding.
So let's get into this. So obviously with Jibri over here, man talking about his mom should be dropping her plans to be at her son's wedding. Like, come on now, man. Come on now. let's move on. I'm definitely older. Oh yeah, listen, you know what though? You know what? Let's just move on from this conversation, man. I understand this, man. Yes, I'm a Libra, man. The balance. But yeah, no. So let me just replay this little bit here, okay? Let's compose and get focused again.
I would want to be here. I mean, I would love it if they show up, but I wouldn't be holding my breath.
Okay. It means a lot. I love you.
I love you too, and I appreciate that you are allowing me to marry you tomorrow.
Yes.
You have experience for both.
That's so dope. I believe that both my stepdad and my mom think that I'm being impulsive and being irrational, and they decided, we can't make it. That sucks. Hurts my feelings. I think mom should definitely drop everything and be at her son's wedding.
I love you.
I find it interesting how he believes that his mom should drop everything to be there for him, because at the end of the day, you've done nothing to make it easy for anyone to attend the wedding. You know what though? It's crazy though, because both Jibri and Miona have been very poor at making the plans applicable for any one of their family members to make the wedding, to be honest with you. Obviously it's a whole different ballgame for Miona anyway. But at the end of the day, if you're not going to plan your wedding properly, you can't expect other people to drop their plans for you. So the fact is, if he had planned the wedding months ago like he was supposed to, i.e. before Miona even arrived, well then, he wouldn't be in this situation. And I think his mum is doing the right thing by not giving in to his needs, let him suffer. Jibri needs attention consistently. Of course, yeah, he does. I agree. I agree. He definitely needs attention consistently.
Honey, I'll see you in the morning.
I'll see you in the morning.
Bright and early.
Okay. Thank you, Grandma. I love you.
All right. Oop, you're losing your blankie.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Can't have the poncho slip off. My parents only have a little bit of time to change their mind.
When his grandma said you're losing your blankie though, that was peak. That was peak. Yeah. Sorry, man.
I'm hoping that my mom and dad will be there, but I'm not sure yet.
All these things are just coming out of the woodwork, and I'm like, where are
Yeah.
they coming from?
Let's get into this
I
one.
know what you're saying, but no, please no. The fact that my parents are paying for our wedding, I do feel guilt about them not knowing, but I also want them to have a good time.
But
Alright.
I just don't want to see.
This is the part here
I
that
met
I
in
want to
China.
talk about.
We got pregnant and engaged very quickly. And the last few days talking about Ohio and bringing up like gender roles and cultural differences. I don't know, I'm questioning it all.
Also, at the same time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh,
I'm pretty overwhelmed. Like, you don't have any doubts about tomorrow? Like, is there anything that bothers you?
Oh yes. Oh, it's the same time, ladies and gentlemen. Please make sure you're hitting the like button, okay? You know what I'm saying? Make sure. I believe that we can get to 100 likes. What do you think? Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, cool. Let's get to 100 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Not too sure how many we have right now, but let's get to 100 and let's make it pronto. All right, let's get into the MLI situation. And also for the people that came in late to the stream, just to let you know, okay, there is no live stream tomorrow. There won't be a live stream on a Sunday for a while, but there will be live streams on a Saturday, okay? But it won't be every Saturday, but it will be most Saturdays. It's just Saturdays off and baby. But in terms of Sunday live streams, that won't be happening for a while, and that's just give people a reminder for the people that have not been in the live that have just come in, obviously later on in the live stream, okay? Just see. So yeah, but obviously we'll still be uploading. But don't forget though, of course, obviously tomorrow the upload of 90 Day Fiance will be here. The upload of I Love a Mama's Boy will also be here. And also for Patreon users, there will be a live stream. And so there will be an upload for 90 Day Fiance UK episode 5. Okay. And I'm excited for that one. I am really excited for that one, to be honest with you. So I hope you guys too. So let's make that happen. But yeah, if you're not on Patreon, feel free to join. Okay, that's where it's all at. Okay. Why is there no live stream? It's my schedule. My schedule has changed. That's what it is. Okay, my actual live schedule, because I've got another little, what do you call it? I've got another little side job. You know what I mean? Which is starting to what do you call it? Starting to pick up more than I expected, to be honest with you, okay, which is fantastic. So yeah, I've got something else going on for me at this moment in time. I do agree that telling her parents before the wedding, that will totally ruin it for them. Oh yeah, about the baby. Oh, absolutely. That's why you shouldn't tell the parents anything, right? But let's get into this one. Let's continue. Let me just rewind it back a little bit. a little bit. Am I a stripper? You wish I was a stripper. Pfft. Nah, but listen, if I was a stripper, I wouldn't be online. The amount of money I'll make from stripping would be mad. I'm joking.
I'm questioning it all.
Are you okay?
I'm pretty overwhelmed. Like, you don't have any doubts about tomorrow?
Absolutely, hustling like a boss. You know what I mean? Okay, got to keep building myself. You know, Mr. Entrepreneur.
Like, is there anything that bothers you?
If I wasn't gonna marry you, I wasn't ready enough to marry. I don't need 10 months, I don't need 90 days. Like, we were together in China. We separated and I still came back for you. That should mean a lot.
Yeah. I mean, it means a lot, but all these things are just coming out of the woodwork, and I'm like, where are they coming from? Like, knowing that deep down you want to move to Ohio? Like, I need to know these things. And I don't want to, like, find out a year after marrying you.
Like, what do you mean by you still finding more about me? Like, do you feel like I'm here because of a certain benefits or what? That's insulting. I've been waiting for a long time to get to this point. I mean, I've tried everything I can just to let her know that, okay, I'm yours and I love you and I want you. But, man, I'm not seeing myself taking this anymore. So, something I want you to know, all right? I left everything back home in Cameroon to be here just so we can be happy together. I've left friend, family. I fought to be here. And you still doubt me?
Kobe?
Listen, how does that really happen? You're getting married to somebody you don't fully trust. Does that make sense? I don't know what to say right now, all right? I don't know what to say right now. If you can't trust me at the eve of our wedding, I cannot accept that.
The only problem with Kobe's response is that Kobe's response was just too defensive. That was the only issue with it, you know. So therefore, it looks very suspect. It wasn't a response of someone that is fully innocent. But I think to be honest, because he had his friend come over, temperature. I think temperature didn't help the situation. And when I say temperature, I'm talking about. I don't think temperature has helped Kobe's state of mind. I think that if this had happened, if this conversation had happened without temperature being involved, I do believe that his response would have been slightly different. It would have been a bit more tamed, a bit more controlled, and a bit more reassuring. But he's just had temperature filling things in his mind, you know, and obviously but to be fair with you, temperature is the reason why this conversation is even happening, to be honest with you. Because without temperature, this conversation would have probably never happened. But this is why you don't bring your friends around who are going to cause problems into your relationships. Let's have a look what you're all saying here in the comment section. Still want to know what the green bottle is. I have no idea what the green bottle is. I'm not sure what you're looking at there. Madzie would make more cha-ching making it rain at a club or a pamper party than with live stream. I see you did the mugs because people don't super chat me. Yes, in a pamper party, I'd be getting all the coins, all the notes, the £5 and the £10 and the 50 years. And I see what you're saying here, man. Mark's saying basically I should just quit the live streams and go to a club and make some profit. All right, cool. I see what's going on, Mark. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna look into it. Be calling me Magic Madzie. Forget Magic Mike. It's Magic Madzie at this point. Let's continue. She's drinking, pregnant. I don't think, the bottle, what was in her drink? Oh, right, because she can't be drinking. She's probably drinking water. I'm going to go with sparkling water maybe, or maybe even a mocktail, because Samari said here it's a mocktail. It probably is a mocktail. Alcohol-free Heineken, that's clearly a thing. Now, I listen, you think Kobe's going to let her drink alcohol when he wasn't even happy with her drinking, when he wasn't even happy with her breastfeeding Kobe after like so many months? Come on now, no, come on. Let's not look too much into the drink there. I'd be very surprised if that was the situation. The one night stand that never ends. That is true though. Bulk to win. That is very true because all they ever do is talk about that bloody one night stand and flicking China and things, man. Nobody cares about China anymore, man. What we care about is the present. The present is the key. Okay, where are you right now with yourselves? Why in the hell are you two continuously keep talking about the past? The past is over. You met in China, you had sex, you had it unprotected, Emily got pregnant, she went back to the States, you went to Cameroon, you stayed in contact, and then you decided to fly over and to see if you can make it work. Now that's where the journey begins. The journey begins by the time you land. You landed. Now let's focus on who you both are now. And let's not forget, when he met her in China, she was a slim thing. when he met her here in America, I remember him saying that, oh, you put weight on. And it's crazy because I don't know if you've seen the pictures of Emily in the past, whole different person. But either way, the point I'm trying to say is that the people that they were in China was like 2 years ago. They need to get over that, okay? And they didn't even know each other then. The two people that just slept together without even knowing each other. This is called now getting to know each other. You can't be saying, oh, but you wasn't like this in China. Well, guess what? You didn't even know each other in China. How can you compare each other to a time when you didn't even know each other anyway? All you knew was open legs, penis goes inside, baby comes out. That's all you knew. That's all you knew. Lord of mercy. Oh, Lord of mercy. Thank you for the super chat. Tammy, don't cry. What if I want to cry? Are you saying because I'm a man I can't cry? Men's mental health matters. Yes, men's mental health matters. Tammy's telling me not to cry, Mr. Man. I can cry. Just play it, man. Just play it. Mr. Over the Top, I know. That's what I do. Mr. Over the Top. Emily's lucky she didn't get AIDS. That is very true. She has really changed and so has he. That is very true. In fact, they were both in shape, wasn't they? To be honest with you. They were both in shape when they were in China, to be honest with you. Mohammed needs to let Mohammed go and let her son go with his dad. Yes, yes. I agree with that one. I agree with that one there. You should never force a relationship because of children. It's not ideal for children in the long run. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for the super chat there, Kashina. Okay. I'll do it. Here's a little something. You're still cool. And since I haven't watched a live in so long, fair enough. And Kashina, don't forget though, I want to see you on Patreon. Okay, I'm expecting to get a notification saying that you're now on Patreon. Okay, come on now. You know I want to let you down. Come on now. And that goes for everyone else. Come on, join Patreon. You're missing out on the goods. When I was single, the amount of girls that said I don't need a condom and made some excuses that they can't have a kid is crazy. I just have flashbacks of a 90-day and turned me off. I mean, the question is, both to win. How many kids have you got now then? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. How many kids you got now, bro? Because you're making it sound like man was popping off like there's no tomorrow. But yeah, let's move on to the next part. This is now, I believe, okay, yes, let's move on to Jibri's conversation with his mother. Yes, let's get into that part.
Hi.
I'm 30 with no kids. Okay, I got it. Is Patreon live chat? No. Patreon is all uploads. We have not been doing any live streams on Patreon. Patreon is uploads. It's better to do uploads on Patreon because everybody's available at different times. So it's better if I do an upload. So therefore, when people do get a chance to watch the videos on Patreon, they can watch it and it can be a reasonable length of time. If I did a live stream on Patreon, then boy, that'll be peak. But yeah, no. There'll be no. I'm not saying there will never be live streams. There could be live streams in the future, but probably when we've got maybe, I don't know, a couple hundred people on there. You know what I mean? But yeah, right now it's uploads, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest with you, the comment section is good. Well, I say it's good. The people that contribute like Tammy and H squared, you know what I'm saying? They do a good job, and Debbie and Susan, they do a good job making that comment section very good and interesting, you know what I'm saying? Would be great for Kobe and his son to have a community among other Cameroonians, same as Mohammed at the Islamic Community Center. Emily could learn things from African ladies and be open-minded. I do not want to even get into that topic, to be honest with you. I do not want to even get into the topic about it would be great for Kobe and his son to have a community among other people from Cameroon. Nor do I want to have a conversation about Mohammed, you know, being in an Islamic center and things that Emily could. I don't even want to get into that because, to be honest with you, I 75% disagree. Yeah, disagree. I don't think that's how it works, to be honest. Actually, you know what? Forget that. I 100% disagree. I disagree. I'm gonna tell you this now. I'm originally from Zimbabwe. I didn't grow up around the Zimbabwean community. I grew up around a mixture of different people. You know what I'm saying? But I tell you this now, everything that I learned, I didn't even learn it from the community that I grew up in. I learned it from research and having conversations with the right people as I got older. So to be honest with you, no. I think, you know what I think people forget nowadays though? But you know what? I tell you this now. Maybe it would be good for Mohammed to be in an Islamic community setting. That I can agree with actually, because people who are Muslims, they're very good at educating each other and supporting each other. But I can tell you this now, flat out, black people absolutely suck at educating each other, absolutely suck at supporting each other, and that is a fact. I wouldn't even argue with myself on that one. That is, no. I'm telling you now, man, like, most black people don't know nothing about black people unless they research it themselves. Black people don't educate nobody. I'm telling you, all they do is think about themselves. That's it. That's a fact. Everything that I know, I learned that over the years from different people. Some of them white, some of them black, some of them, hey, listen. Yeah. So to be honest with you, I could tell, who is it going to be, that Caroline who made that comment? You must not be black, because if you're telling me a black person taught you shit, I'll be hella surprised. You must not be black. Anyway, let me continue. I just had to get out there, man.
So, you know.
Wow.
Yeah,
This is really happening.
yeah, you and I are a little stressed out about all the stuff that we have to do tomorrow. But only thing that is kind of missing is you, definitely. You and Dad. You know, and I know we're gonna do a wedding in the future with all of us. And
Why you gotta do this to me? Quaddy G, you're like, it depends on how a black person is raised. No, it doesn't. You know what? I'm gonna tell you this now. Okay, listen. The only black history a black person is raised on, is very simple. My son, my daughter, there is two things in life you have to learn as a black person: white privilege and white privilege. Just know that you always come second. And do not chase your dreams. But if you do chase your dreams, don't forget who raised you. I didn't support you, but don't forget who. Yeah, let's stop this. Now let's not do this. Let's not do this. If a black kid is raised in an educated family, there will be a quick. Okay, I mean, listen, you must have come across an educated black family, to be honest with you, that wants to actually educate their kids. Because I tell you this now, an educated black family is probably worse than an uneducated black family, because an educated black family isn't even there for their kids. They're too busy out working all the time. Like, hey mom, do you want to go to the park? Sorry, I need to go work. Dad, did you want to come watch me play football, or aka soccer? Sorry son, I'm working. And then that time you get in trouble at school. Oh, so I see that you was not behaving in school. Oh, I see that your grades are dropping. Oh, this isn't good. Punishment time. But where is the reflection? Was you helping me with my work at school? No. Was you pushing me? No. You tell me that I have to go to school to do something, but where is my support? Tracy Hector, you are a lost soul. You hate your race. How do I hate my race? I'm being realistic. I'm being realistic. What's wrong with you? It's funny. You say that I hate my race, but if I was a white person saying this, would you tell me that I hate my race, or would you call me racist? It's called being realistic. It's the realism in most black families. That's what it is. It's not hate, it's facts. Disagree. I am from a family of teachers. Now, fair enough. Listen, end of the day, you might be one of those people that was raised slightly different. And you know what? Kudos to your family and kudos to your parents. Do you know what I mean? Kudos to your parents. Credit you. End of the day, if you're speaking from your own experience, I can only respect that. Do you know what I mean? But I can't necessarily agree from my own experiences. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Oh my God, I have black friends that are educators and they are all selfish. More family ties in my ghetto friends. I'm telling you, man. My parents are married and came to every meeting in school. I got away with nothing. Like I said, man, listen, some people are obviously fortunate, you know what I mean? But hey. Anyway, let's continue, man. Hey, it's Mads' opinion from his own experiences. Ah, there we go, man. I learned compassion, humanity, and there we go. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's get into this. Let's get into it.
Well, it just doesn't feel right that you're not here and Dad's not here.
You know, I would be lying if I didn't say how sad I was about not being there. But I'm glad you have grandma there, and I hope it's going to be beautiful. I mean, I think that was kind of the whole point of having it there, was so that it would be beautiful. So I hope it's beautiful.
It would be more beautiful with you here. If I look on some website, just
do you know what? Someone asked this. Why is Jabri trying to play? Why is he trying to do reverse psychology on his mother, who's a psychologist? Process what he said here. I don't know why he thought saying this would work. You are trying to do reverse psychology on a you are trying to do reverse psychology on the same mother that has been doing reverse psychology to you the whole freaking season. This guy's funny. Listen to this again.
But I'm glad you have grandma there, and I hope it's going to be beautiful. I mean, I think that was kind of the whole point of having it there, was so that it would be beautiful. So I hope it's beautiful.
It would be more beautiful with you here.
The way it was like, it'd be more beautiful if you was here. My friend, you're not the tricks you learned from your master isn't going to work in your master. You have to come up with your new tricks. She ain't buying none of that. That's going over her head. She's like, yeah. She's like, boy, I've been teaching you that. Don't try it on me, son. Don't try it on me.
Look on some website, just get a quick air ticket tonight.
I can't. Because Jibri and I have been so close, distance has never, physical distance has never felt like real distance. But I'm glad you have grandma there, and I hope it's going to be beautiful. I mean, I think that was kind of the whole point of having it there, was so that it would be beautiful. So I hope it's beautiful.
It would be more beautiful with you here. If I look on some website, just get you a quick air ticket tonight.
I can't. Because Jabri and I have been so close, distance has never, physical distance has never felt like real distance. But today it does. And I am really sad, but really am hurt. Decisions that Jabri and Fiona have made created some emotional distance. And I think really I'm having to create that distance to protect my heart. Because I want to be there. I want to see him say I do and hold the woman that he loves in his arms and kiss her for the first time as a married couple. And we're going to miss that. And I didn't have a choice about it. That's a memory for my son that I don't get to participate in.
I don't know who she was trying to convince in this scene. I don't know if she was trying to convince us, the viewers, or if she was trying to convince herself. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you lying for? Why are you lying? Like, you didn't care to want to be there. You never wanted to be there in the first place. Like, stop moving mad like that. You must think that we're fools. Anyway, let's move on to Patrick and Thais. Well, to be fair, let's see what we can pick up for them, because I think most of their one is subtitles, isn't it?
I
feel like the yacht party was great, and I feel like Thais had a good time too. But Thais feels like I'm just dragging her all across the country right before our wedding too, and she has a valid.
You know what though? I think TLC need to stop with this force feeding language barriers. To be honest, because Thais can blatantly speak freaking English, man. You can't be telling me she can't speak at all, man. Come on now. Anyway, I'm just saying that, man. It just gets to my nerves when they like.
So tonight, if you wanted some one-on-one time before the wedding, so we can talk through everything. Did you, você acha que vale a pena para vir aqui, go on the boat?
O casamento tá aí já, né? Tá quase chegando. E essa é uma das decisões mais difíceis que eu tenho que tomar na minha vida. E eu tenho que decidir se eu vou ou se eu não vou terminar com o Patrick. Eu não consigo nem imaginar terminando com o Patrick agora, porque seria uma das coisas horríveis. Porque eu amo ele e a gente tá há muito tempo juntos. Nossa, seria terrível. Mas eu ainda tenho algumas dúvidas. Você falou, amor, eu vou melhorar. E agora, tipo, tá quase o dia da gente casar e você não melhorou. Você quer fazer as coisas antes e não me pergunta, entendeu? Tipo, só assim, simplesmente eu só, eu quero esperar e tudo bom. Não tá tudo bom pra mim.
Okay. I don't know why you feel this way now. I feel like I told you about the boat. I told you about what we're doing. I told you about my friends being
You never asked me.
Bro, man,
Manda eu fazer as coisas que você
the sound is terrible, man. Jesus. Sound is terrible.
Quer fazer, entendeu?
You don't have to say yes. I can do some things.
Essa é a última chance de colocar as cartas na mesa e resolver os nossos problemas. Eu já falei com o Patrick 1 milhão de vezes que eu quero ter voz, mas ele nunca me escuta. E ele fala sempre que vai melhorar, que vai mudar. E como casal, a gente decide coisas juntos, entendeu?
Yes, of course.
Like, these two have the same conversation pretty much every single episode, don't they? Like, we have to decide these things together. Patrick's like, yes, of course. Next episode, we have to decide these things together. Patrick's like, no, we don't. Next episode, we have to decide these things together. Yes, we do. Next episode, we have to decide things together. No, we don't. It's like back and forth, the same thing every time. So are we deciding things together or not? Like, make your mind up. What is it, yay or nay? Like, come on. Steroid rage isn't real. If you're already an angry person, it might make it worse. But I know from personal use, I stayed the same. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I back that. You know, in terms of, you know, because look at it this way. When people drink alcohol, when you drink alcohol, anything that you do or say is what you've always wanted to do or say in the first place. That's why, like, if somebody said to me, I was drunk last night and that's why I cheated on you. Well, then no, you didn't cheat because you're drunk. You cheated because you wanted to. You clearly been wanting to do it for ages. Oh, sorry about what I said to you last night. I was drunk when I called you a blah, 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 blah. Well, why are you saying you're so sorry for? You obviously said it because it was obviously in your mind for a reason. So I guess you can say the same thing for the steroids, to be fair with you, bulk to win. Now that does make a lot of sense. That does make a lot of sense, to be fair. So yeah, no, 100%. If he was, you know, steroid makes you angry, then obviously it means he was angry in the first place. Nah, that makes a lot of sense. I agree that one. Damn, I thought my computer froze. Do I freeze that often? I must pause it and go like this. Without even realizing. I must be doing that even realizing. I knew people who did steroids and they would go nuts. Okay, fair enough. I know people that got road rage, bloody noise, nose sucking, kidney abuses. Damn it. We need you on 90 Day Fiance UK. You got me on 90 Day Fiance UK on Patreon. Come on. I'm missing out, man. You know what I'm saying? When people always be asking me, yo, what's going on? Like, where's 90 Day Fiance UK? It's on Patreon. That's where it's at. Oh, we're already there. You're missing out. Come on, with H and everybody else. But again, I honestly highly recommend you check out today's episode of Life After Lockup. That episode was different. My reaction to it was different. You know what I'm saying? No, we need you on the show. Well, wait, hey, guess what? Whether I'm on the show or not, you're still gonna need to be on Patreon to watch it. You dig what I'm saying? To be fair with you, I'm gonna lie to you. If I was a 90 Day Fiance UK, I would have to legit only react to your Patreon because I know they would have an NDA saying that, so now you're on the show, you can't be doing no videos, mate. What, is that on YouTube, you mean? So I can't do no videos on YouTube about it. Don't worry, that's fine. Patreon. So yeah, if you guys want to see my reaction of myself, it's on Patreon. Oh, dear Lord, man. That will be it. But yeah, let's continue, bro. Let's continue.
Entendendo ou não, eu quero te deixar uma coisa bem clara. Se a gente casar, eu quero que o seu irmão saia de casa imediatamente, ok? Só isso.
John's not gonna move out the first month of nosso casamento.
Não?
Não, eu vou falar com ela, normal, dá por só 3 meses.
Tá vendo? Eu pedi pra você tirar John e você não falou que não. Sempre te peço alguma coisa, você não faz. E quando é sua vez, a gente simplesmente você faz, entendeu? Essa é a verdade, isso é verdade.
Oh, isso é muito mais complicado. You know, you want me to throw my brother to the street? Like, that's not easy. Like, I can't just
Talking about Johnny Boy again. Let's get past this one here. It's just the same conversation, these two. They go for the same arguments every single week, but yet they stay together. It's like, just leave each other then. Just leave each other. It's not rocket science, is it?
Oh my god. She's in love, so.
We'll get to that.
The rest of my family cannot be here because the borders are closed back home again and no one is allowed to leave Trinidad. How y'all feeling?
How we feeling? You all feeling? You getting
Like it would never happen, huh?
Yeah.
I know they have concerns because my sister Tia, she met Bilal once, but my other sister, she's never met Bilal. So of course, they want to know what type of person he is. They want to know if there's something they should be aware of or concerned about.
I know, Sha, you didn't want to come, you didn't see yourself coming to America all places, I know that for sure.
Like, not in a million years, I would think that my future spouse would be in the United States.
Yeah, I know that. I'm shocked that you end up with American because, you know, I don't know, I talked to one or two, my very limited experience, American men, and I'm very cocky, they know it all, you know?
Okay.
like a little bit. I mean, I wouldn't say he's cocky, but he comes across as, like I say, he's sure of himself. He's like, you know.
He's really sure of himself.
Which reminds me of you, because you are sure of yourself also.
I think in a relationship,
Who wants to be the bigger diva?
yeah, exactly.
You're not afraid that you're gonna clash?
I feel like I don't want to take away from the person who he is, but he's a very nice person. But at the same time, he don't really bend. Like I feel like he's reached a level of success in his life, and he knows it all.
Yeah.
So when I came here, it was a rude awakening. Him being an American man, what isn't in my court?
It's not in your court because you're in his country, so it's different.
For instance, the whole prenup situation. I never wanted to sign a prenup. Tia, you know that.
Yeah. I don't like that prenup thing. I really don't.
My entire family knows about the prenuptial agreement between Bilal and myself. It's not something that they agree with per se.
Sorry, was I meant to be surprised that your family knows about it, but they're not supposed to know about? Girl, man, you got a big mouth. Of course your family knows about it. You're telling us as if this should be news to us. Timmy says, quick, name one happy scene with Bilal and Shahida. I'll wait. That question wasn't for me. I don't want to give myself a headache trying to force an answer that ain't never coming.
Because back home, a prenup is foreign. Like, that's something we don't do back home. So it's not sitting well with them. I asked him to put in the prenup where he will help me build my business here.
Okay.
Yeah, I need something to fall back on.
That's match.
It's not sitting well with them. I asked him to put in the prenup where he will help me build my business here.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
I need something to fall back on.
That's match, yeah.
And also, having children, it's important for me to have children.
Definitely.
He put in the changes.
Sha, you want to listen more?
He told me everything is in here. I just have to decide. But I give it a little read. You know, I don't like to read things.
Yeah,
Definitely need to give it a read.
You don't know what's inside there, the things he took in there, you know?
My biggest concern definitely would be her transition into the American society, into this culture. For me, it's a transition. Like, I know it's Bilal here out here that she has here, and I want that support system to be strong for her. And then if the prenup is not fair, it's going to create friction. You know, the family's a very big support, and it doesn't have that here, and so that's what I'm concerned about.
Yeah. I feel pretty wedding after when they finish married, I'm going to perform Kanye West, Gold Digger.
No, not.
Said that she wanted to sign a prenup, that's so fun, oh gosh.
You better not play no gold digging song
I
for
will
me
play
there.
it, just to throw shade.
Oh, no shade throwing at the wedding, please.
Yes, I'm going to do it. I hope you have some Caribbean vibes in that wedding and everything Americanized.
My sisters are reminding me of everything I have already been thinking and worrying about. I think I underestimated who Bilal is as a person.
But guess what though? Yeah. You still married him. So you can sit there and tell us that your sisters are saying this and that, and that you underestimate who he is, but you still married him. So shut the. Shut up. Yeah, just shut up. Just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Just be quiet. Yes. Keep it that way. Okay. Balat. I would be mortified to have this conversation in public. Doesn't the law of the land carry more weight than the prenup? Good question. Doesn't the law of the land carry more prenup? Good question, man. I think some people are making comments based on something that's happened. I think some people are watching this live stream like behind time, but some of the comments that come in, I'm like, wait, what? We've had that conversation. We've moved on from that. It makes sense. Church probably knows about it. They probably do with H.
I realized that that Bilal is certainly an alpha male. He strong-minded and he does not bend. There's
No. This ain't about Bilal being an alpha male. This is about you being an absolute pushover. And that's me being polite. Pushover. Maybe if he wasn't a pushover, Bilal wouldn't be this alpha, allegedly. But I can tell you this now, Bilal ain't no alpha male. He ain't no alpha male. Let's just calm that down. Okay? He ain't no alpha. He's just a man that has money and is entitled. There's a fine line between a alpha and an entitled person because they got money. Because understand this, without the success, without the money, Bilal ain't talking the most. Bilal's going to be the most quietest person in the room. Forget that. The quietest mouse in the room. Each time he would talk, he'd be like... It's like, what's that, Bilal? We can't hear you. Can't speak. You see what I'm saying? Entitled man with money. That's all he is. And you're letting an entitled man with money push you around because you're there clearly for the money by the looks of it. She's a gold digger. So that's that. Okay? So I don't want to be hearing about Bilal being alpha. That's nonsense. Nonsense. Huh? Because I tell you this now. Most alpha males would be chasing you rather than you chasing them. Remember that. I think that people don't process. There's a lot of alpha male out here that they will chase you, and then once they get you, that's when they would potentially treat you like absolute garbage, give or take. And they do what they can to control you in their powers, but within a different kind of way. Bilal is just someone who's got money and thinks Bilal's the kind of person that believes that money buys everything. That's all he is. And that's how he was raised, because his mum has clearly embedded that in him. And so is his sister. Just that simple. But let's get into it.
challenges, like in everything, there's challenges. I am still trying to see if I'm 100% ready for this relationship.
Oh, okay. Good for you. Wait. You're still trying to see what? You're still trying to see what? How long have you been trying to see? I'm still trying to see if this relationship is what? But how long have you been trying to see that? Like, wait, where are you looking though? I want to know where you're looking. What channel is this? Yacht. Alright, let's move on to the wedding. To the wedding. I want to skip obviously here. Let's go to this part here.
You're doing together. So even though people have concerns, I have no doubt that.
Yeah, he thinks it's Elon Musk. That's the one, Melissa. Elon Musk, exactly. You have to play the game wisely to get a green card and move on. Absolutely. Bilal was chasing Shahida, especially with that draft prenup. She wants to be married. She wants to be married and have one kid. Biological time clock is running out. Yeah, that's it. She's trying to see Bilal's net worth. My bet is he isn't rich. Do you know what would be funny? What would be a good spin? Not funny, but a plot twist. If Jabri had more money than Bilal. Imagine that. Jabri had more money than Bilal this whole time. That would be interesting.
He will be by my side for the rest of my life because I know that family is really important to him. And what I'm going to do is ask that you take the ring first, Mohammed, and you seal your commitment by repeating after me. With this ring, I marry you. And join my life. To yours. I even take you, Mohammed. Mama, we made it. Green card coming. These are the tears of the green card. The green card is here. I'm so happy. Tears of the green card, not tears of love. Don't get it mixed up. Madzie, you have jokes. Jibri has no money. Listen. I'm gonna tell you this now, right? Jibri and Miona be posting on their gram on a daily basis if they got money. You know how these guys are always wearing the same matching clothes, you know, like same pair of Jordans, same top, same everything, you know what I mean? That's money right there. Listen, I saw a thread somewhere. I saw a thread earlier on today on Reddit of talking about how
Another reason why Jibri and Miona is disliked, because they're scamming us so hard because of the fact that, look at it this way. Throughout the whole show, they portray themselves as if they have no money, but then all of a sudden they can afford to move out, afford to have a wedding, which obviously happens to be their grandma anyway. But also on top of that, they talk about not having money, but yet they're wearing brand new clothes like every single day. Unless they're doing that thing, you know, when people go to the shop, they get clothes, they wear them for the gram, they go back to the shop and they return it. They could be doing that too, though. Maybe that's the deal. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, who knows? Who knows what the scam is? There's a scam going on here. You know what I'm saying? But if you ask me, I wouldn't be surprised if Jabri secretly actually had some money. You know what I mean? And they just pretended it because they wanted to get a chariot case on their side. You never know what people can do, you know, for extra dosh. Jabri's got investments in Seeker Collection and crypto. Probably has. Jabri getting married at Airbnb. Did he get married at Airbnb? Mohammed can get into acting when he gets the green card. Oh, yeah. No, ain't no one watching that one.
I bet this dream may keep me marry you and join my life deals. When I saw Mohammed get emotional at that, just solidified that he truly does love me and is ready for that commitment.
Yes, he's ready for the commitment to the card, to the green card.
And now by the power vested in me by the state of New Mexico, spirits, I now pronounce you husband.
No. He's not getting married. He's not getting married in the NBA. He's getting married at his grandma's house, you know? I first get married at his grandma's house. Oh, I don't even know, you know. I'm confused.
And wife, Mohammed, you may kiss your bride.
This moment, I was waiting for this moment for so freaking long. So I'm glad to stay with my regular sponsor.
The one and only, okay?
Well, we all know that he ain't no comedian, man. Stay with your day job, man, mate. Oh yeah, he ain't got one. I don't know. I don't even know if it's even worth watching these two, because these two are the last bit of the segment now. At least Mo keeps his ass clean with Bidgets. Yeah, Eve is going to regret marrying Mohammed. Absolutely, he's original sponsor. We don't know how the sponsor. Wait, we don't know how the sponsor will last Mo for green card, not for Eve or Tharan. And after Secret Girlfriend takes you, don't want to see red flags. Do you know what though, Caroline? I tell you what, you've just said something that just hit my head. That just made something click in my head. I tell you what you said. You know what though? When you talk about we don't know how the sponsor will last, or how long, I think you was meant to say how long the sponsor will last for Mo and his green card. I tell you what, Callum, what you just sparked there, that didn't cross my mind before. So Eve has to pay for her son. Okay, I don't know how much the baby dad contributes to their son's life. We don't know that, right? But we know that Eve has to pay for her son. We know she has to pay for Mohammed. Eve is so dipsy that she has put herself in a situation where she now has to pay for Mohammed for a certain amount of time. How long that is, I have no idea. But process the fact that Eve has had to now... Process the fact that Eve has put herself in a situation where she's going to be paying for her son for a very long time, of course, but also going to be paying for Mohammed regardless of whether they're together or not. Eve is the dumbest person going. The dumbest person going, without a shadow of a doubt. Why are you going to put yourself in this situation though? Can we make sense of this? Oh wait, it's hard to make sense out of no sense, right? She's responsible for him for 10 years. Eve, you was a fool. Hope Eve had a prenup. You know Eve didn't have a prenup, right? That would have been mentioned. She ain't got no prenup. She's a dipsy one.
Ice is clearly unsure about our future together. And the thought that she could give up and just go back to Brazil right before we get married is just terrifying. Finally.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Patrick, mate. As much as it would be terrifying for guys to go back to Brazil just before you're meant to get married, I think waking up to your face is probably more terrifying. There was no need for that one, was there? There was no need for that one. There was just a dude. But man just looks like an angry thumb. I can't. Ever since Tammy said it looks like a thumb, I just can't get him in. He just looks like an angry thumb. You know what I mean? He should have been the main thumb in Spy Kids. Remember Spy Kids back in the day when they had the thumbs running around, the villain thumbs. He should have been the head one, the lieutenant. You know what I mean? The one that was conducting them all. There, they would have needed no CGI to make him look like a thumb at the time too. There's no need for this, man. Let me stop. I'm getting carried away. There's no need for this, but it's just funny, man. I'm blaming Tammy though, because Tammy said he looks like a thumb a very long time ago, and it's just sad. Every time I see him, all I see is a thumb with some hair and some angry eyes. He's never happy. I don't know if I've ever seen him smile, to be honest. He's always like it's like, bro, like do you ever smile? Like you got the Brazilian thing that you wanted. You've always wanted a Brazilian chick. You got one, but you're never smiling. I think he only smiled in the first episode when they had sex. He was like, yes, it was the best time of my life. Man was like, yes, we had sex and it was the best time of my life. It was the best ever. I guess that's how thumbs be smiling. I don't know, man. A thumb in a tank top. A super general evil thumb. Dear Lord. Oh man, I don't know how Thais does it, to be honest with you, man. Can we just process? I just want to process our order. I just need to double check this real quick before I say when it's coming here. Can we just process that the thumb may be the biggest width-wise finger that we have, but it is actually the second shortest finger that we whoa, it's not really a finger, is it? But the thumb is the second shortest out of all of our fingers. It's absurd, okay? The point is that if the thumb is one of the shortest on our hands, in fact, this is the shortest, and then the thumb is tied up with these two, right? These two are around the same length, you know what I'm saying? So that only tells me about how the size of what the thumb is like, if you know what I mean. Guys, I hope you have a good time with your thumb. Guys be like, so is that your thumb or is that your actual I can't really tell the difference. Is that your thumb or the actual thing? Is it? Oh, okay. Didn't know. Let me carry on.
Trying to think of ways to help her get through these feelings of uncertainty and put her mind at ease. Alright, is that everything? Okay. And at this point, there's only one thing I can think of. So, I still haven't really got the chance to talk to your dad about the conversation you guys had before. You think if I call him now, he'd pick up? You think he's available?
I don't know.
I mean, we gotta try. We don't have any time. Just telling him how I feel and, just telling him everything. Okay?
Are you sure? Yeah? Yeah. Bye.
Alright. Maybe if I explain to him how I feel about you and he comes around a little bit more, you'll feel better about getting married. Like, it'd be hard for me if my parents were on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe if he can come around a little bit, I think it'd make you feel a lot better.
Tô surpresa com sua ideia.
But look at this guy, he just never smiled, man. Like, this guy is definitely he's still on the roids, man. He's on something. He just never smiles. Raw, man. Like, imagine that's his sex face, though. You know what I mean? Like, ladies, or even mandem. I don't know, there might be some mandem in the building right now that like men too, you know what I'm saying, okay? But whether ladies or mandem, okay? You know what I mean? Or trans, you know what I mean? Okay, I'm not too sure what the words are these days, you know what I'm saying? But imagine Patrick is your partner. You know, you're in that missionary position right now. Yes. He's going in on you. Or at least he's attempting to give it to you deep, but it just doesn't seem to get that deep. But he's still attempting to get you deep, and he's got that face as he's trying to keep you excited. all you see is this. Madzie, stop! You're driving me into early menopause. Thinking of sex. Come on, allow. Come on, man. You have to try. Just like, bro, like smile, man. This guy's never happy. Just smile. Be happy for once. I just want to see you happy, man. Hawaii was like bend me over. Oh, you're still giving him a chance. Damn. Hawaii is still giving him a chance. She's like bending. Tammy's like, no, that's menopause. She's like, I'll just bend off. you know, once you've seen the face, it's not leaving your image, right? Even at the back, all you can think about is his face doing this.
Oi, pai.
Oi. Oi, Carlos, tudo bem? Quero conversar com você hoje porque eu não sinto muito bom. Você não tem confiança no nosso relacionamento. Você é muito importante para Thaís. Eu quero um bom relacionamento com você. Eu quero a sua bênção.
He looks worried all the time about going to jail for scamming. Can you imagine?
Casamento.
Não, minha vida sempre não. Eu não concordo com esse casamento seu aí. Correto? Não.
Okay. I'm just in shock, and I feel really defeated. It definitely hurts, because I know he has a ton of influence over these, so I'm scared she might not go through with getting married and just go back to Brazil.
Next time on 90 Day Fiancé.
My wedding day's finally here.
Well, that is that for this week. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, tomorrow, guys, I will be uploading, of course, my reaction to episode 17 of 90 Day Fiancé. You know what I mean? You know what was kind of peak, man, and kind of upsetting. Like, a part of me doesn't want to. A part of me doesn't want this season to end. Okay. So a part of me doesn't want this season to end because because I don't want to watch Happily Ever After. It's the saddest thing ever. Thank you for the super sticker, Tammy. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. But like, look at it this way. 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days, that was going terrible. But then we ended up with, you know, but then in the end we ended up with 90 Day Fiancé season 9, which was worse than 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. And now I'm like, 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days was freaking amazing. Please bring it back because this one is so bad. But then like, now we've got Happily Ever After, and with the cast coming up, I'm just like, oh damn, now I don't even want that one to come. I just want them to keep this one going. You know, because when that one comes in, it's gonna be us. Oh, Puerto Rican goddess, you must not know. Check out 90 Day UK season. Oh no, we already have, dearie. Puerto Rican goddess. I'm from the UK. We are doing that, but we're doing that on Patreon, girl. You're missing out. You're missing out, girl. No, we already started covering 90 Day Fiancé UK. Patreon link is there, right there in front of you. Okay, it's right there. Some of you guys don't be checking. I'm doing 90 Day Fiancé UK already, but I do it on Patreon. Okay, the link is right there. Join. Come on. Yo, we're missing out, man. Either you think the boy from the UK isn't gonna do it, the man from the UK, come on now, man. It's on Patreon. We're missing out. I give you updates all the time, but yeah, tomorrow, obviously, 90 Day Fiancé UK will be on Patreon. 90 Day Fiancé season 9 will be on YouTube, and I Love Mama's Boy will also be on YouTube too. Do you know what I mean? Okay, as well. You know what I mean? So yeah, but UK will be on Patreon, okay, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Obviously, link is there in the chat. It is also in the description as well. But at the end of the day, though, I am definitely not looking forward to 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After. But when it comes, I hope it's something. I don't expect it to be anything, but I hope it's going to be something. You know what I mean? I believe that Tam is on a troll today. I know what you're doing, Tam. That's why I'm ignoring your comments, man. You're trolling me today. I believe that we've got also, just to give you guys an update on what is happening next, because from what I understand, this week, so Love in Paradise has finished. I don't think there's going to be a tell-all next week, but Love in Paradise is just finished. But these are the shows to come up next. Now, I am not going to announce which platform that I'm going to be dropping them on, but these are the shows that are next in line that are starting within next week. So we have got so we got the last episode on Monday. We got the last episode of The Family Chantel. Okay. Then also and then on Tuesday, is it Tuesday? Let me double check the date here. It's Tuesday, yeah. Then on Tuesday we've got Smothered. Smothered is is something that we're going to be starting. Okay, and that one's obviously going to be replacing is that Monday? Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. So Smothered, which I know, I think that's actually on Monday, to be fair, not Tuesday. But anyway, Smothered will be airing next week, and that one's so that one's gonna be that's what I'm doing next. Obviously Seeking Sister Wife and Family Chantel, the episodes are now finished. Well, no. So Monday, Seeking Sister Wife, Family Chantel, those are the last episode for the season, so I'll be doing those, of course. Smothered is also coming out on the same day, so I will be doing that as well. Now, also, along with Smothered, the following day is going to be My Big Fat Fabulous Life. I'm going to be doing My Big Fat Fabulous Life as well. The only thing with that is, and I will pre-warn you, I have actually never seen a season in my life. So I am doing what I can to kind of pick up what has happened so far, but expect that throughout the season I will probably be asking you guys quite often, can somebody let me know what's happened with this and why this is happening, okay? But at the end of the day, for me personally, I make YouTube to interact with you guys in the comment section, both in the live and also in the chat. So My Big Fat Fabulous Life is also coming out obviously next week, so that's something that we'll be starting as well. Of course, obviously we've got Team Mum on obviously Patreon, we've got Married at First Sight on Patreon, and we've got Life After Lockup on Patreon too. And then we've also got Bachelor in Paradise, but that's not starting until September, so that's a while back. Now, also, this will be on Patreon 100%. Also, I am looking, if I can find the link for it, I am also looking to add Love and Hip Hop Atlanta onto Patreon, okay, and possibly Love and Hip Hop Miami as well. But those two are due to if I can actually get them and actually, you know, upload them. If I can find them and then do the reactions and upload them as well. But that is the list at this moment in time. There are more shows coming up as well. You know what I mean? Obviously as time goes by. But just keeping you guys in the loop of exactly what is happening and what is the current plan. Obviously as some shows end and some shows start to air, okay? And that is the plan, okay? I like to keep you guys in the loop. But don't forget though, tomorrow is 90 Day Fiancé UK on Patreon, 90 Day Fiancé Season 9 on YouTube, and I Love a Mama's Boy on YouTube, okay? Remember that, guy, okay, guys? That is for tomorrow. So I expect to see all of you there at the, at the chat. Sorry, in the comment section, please, okay? For that video as well. Now, I just need to put 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After on my bloody list. Doesn't seem to be on my list. Oh, it's there on my list now. There we go. All right, cool. No worries. That is sorted. Okay, boom, bam. We are done. We are done. I know you're trolling me today, Tammy. I'm gonna listen to you. Yeah, Sister Wives. Sister Wives is coming up in September, so I will be doing Sister Wives, of course, when it comes up in September too. Obviously, that's not on yet, but obviously, when that comes in September, Sister Wives will be one that I'll be doing. I believe that's to be starting September the 11th, from what I understand. But yeah, but that is yet to be confirmed. Oh, no, that is confirmed. Yeah, it is the 11th, so I'll be doing that too. But yeah, but those are the shows coming in next week, okay? Right, so right now it is 10:49, so it's 10 to 11 UK time PM. Anyway, thank you so much for your time, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, looking forward to seeing you guys in tomorrow's uploads in the comment section, both on YouTube as well as Patreon. Okay, thank you so much for your time. I absolutely love you guys as per usual. And yeah, I'm gonna start working on I'm also going to start on launching some new designs for merch as well at some point. I don't know when, but I'll be doing it at some point. You know what I mean? But hey, thank you so much, guys. Like, subscribe.